Good day, people. My name is Artie Lopez of Philstar Wheels and Auto Extreme PH. Today we're driving the VinFast VF5. It's a subcompact SUV that's also a battery-powered electric vehicle, a fully battery-powered electric vehicle, or BEV. It is, well, depending on how you see it, its configuration could also be a crossover. But one thing is for sure, it's a very agile, very enjoyable mini BEV. And I would say definitely it's a very comfortable drive and at the same time a very energy efficient BEV. So yesterday I took off from Pasig, and from Pasig to Clark it's just 100 kilometers, about 97 kilometers actually. And I took off with 70% of battery power left on this VinFast VF5. And I only consumed about 30% of the battery, all right? And actually, I ended up with more range than I started. Well, of course, I had to adjust my driving. I was a little bit more conservative in terms of managing my speed, managing my throttle usage, and the brakes as well. So it really depends on your driving situation, your style. Driving through tricky weather, you're gonna have to be thinking ahead. You have to be several steps ahead. So in case you come across some obstacles on the road, like a flood or a stalled vehicle, you're gonna have to have extra range left, or battery power left, just to be sure. It's quite efficient because, like I said, I only use about 30% of the battery power traveling nearly 100 kilometers. And that was like normal driving, actually. Just judiciously staying in the middle lane, averaging 80-85 kilometers per hour, and that's not so bad. But now, on the way back from Clark to Manila, I stayed mostly on the fast lane, driving on the limit, about 100-105 kilometers per hour. And I tell you, it's quite efficient. I only use like 10%, traveling more than 25 kilometers on average. One thing about driving an EV is it sort of like teaches you to drive more smoothly. So, you get to anticipate slowing down. So you lift off your throttle a little bit early. So you're used to coasting to help the regeneration and to add more to the range and not to expend too much battery power.
Woohoo! Thank God for the sun. I was worried earlier that we're gonna be drenched trying to charge this car. But it was a very comfortable and spiffy ride all the way here from Capitolio, Pasig. Now we're in Clark. There are only 2 charging points right here in Clark. That's one in SM Clark, here at the Quest Mimosa Hotel. And yeah, as you can see, it's simple as starting here with a QR code. I'm gonna scan that. There you go. So now I'm done with my payment option, information in, and yeah, I'm okay with the rates, ready to charge. All right, so let's prep by simply opening up the port, getting it ready, and yeah, we are ready to charge, baby. So I'm gonna juice up the VinFast VF5, fast charging for, I don't know, maybe 30-45 minutes while I have a coffee. And yeah, just have a nice time enjoying the sun, little pockets of sun, because today's gonna be more rain later on. So yeah, catch you later.
The VinFast VF5 is rated at 134 horsepower with 135 Nm of torque. It's got a total range of 326 kilometers on a single charge, and it's got 2 drive modes, the economy mode and the sport mode. But even if we dwell on the economy mode the whole time, it's going to provide you with more than ample power. In fact, its driving characteristic feels like it's quite responsive and agile for everyday use. And what I like about it is the fact that its EV system is quite straightforward and simplified. It's not going to make you feel like you're driving and solving mathematical equations at the same time with the more advanced EV systems out there. It's uncomplicated. It's not intimidating. It's going to make your transition from driving a regular car to an EV stress-free and quite easy. And in terms of aesthetics, I think the younger set will like it a lot because it's got a sleek yet sporty demeanor. It's very spacious. I like the space up front, lots of leg room in the back, and lots of headroom as well. My little niggles about it is that its trunk is a little bit limited, quite small, and its instrument binnacle is kind of dim during daytime, but its 8-inch touchscreen interface at the center console is quite vivid and very easy to use. So it makes for a very sensible and attractive proposition for a gateway EV, and it rewards you with better mileage and efficient use of the battery if you drive more smoothly. So I guess it's going to, improve that relationship between driver and car with this kind of system. So what you got to do is just get behind the wheel and get a proper test drive of the VinFast VF5. So once again, this has been Artie of Auto Extreme PH and Philstar Wheels. I'll see you back on the road once again next time. You drive safe. See ya.